What's good, my lady? Welcome back to another lovely, beautiful, sexy, amazing video. The equally lovely, equally beautiful, equally sexy, and equally amazing lit. I already know what time it is. Now let's go. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Guys, the time has come. The time is now. Get your popcorn, get your drinks. This is going to be crazy because Loski has just dropped his first diss track towards Digga D. And we're going to break this whole thing down in way more detail. Bar by bar, line by line, really get into the nitty gritty of it all. But before we do that, you already know what you gotta do. You just gotta like, comment, subscribe if you're up to date. Every time I drop a banger like this one. And hit that note, because you ain't in the so you can be the first to know one of these videos comes out. If you can't already tell, I'm hella excited. So let's just get straight into it, man. Now, if you didn't already know, Loski has officially dropped his first diss track towards Digga D, titled Obsessed. Of course, indicating that Digga D is obsessed with him. In the video, we can of course notice that there is a Digga D doppelganger in the video, mimicking Digga D all the way down to the Lil Yachty like beads on his dreads. It is not calm.
You get it? Cause I don't.
Loski starts off the track by saying this: "Why are you so obsessed with me? I just wanna know." Of course, riffing off the Mariah Carey song, Obsessed With Me, and of course claiming that Digga D's obsessed with him. You're happy cause you got a visit, you was little bro. This is of course in reference to the fact that Digga D was claiming that Loski's baby mum was visiting him in prison.
Your baby mother used to come and visit me, and I got the letters from my little bro.
And Loski is basically lil bro Digga D here saying like, I'm your father. He Luke Skywalker and Darth Vadered him at this point. It is not calm.
You get it? Cause I don't.
Loski then continues and says, why are you so upset with me? We weren't even close, and I don't go to jail for shanks. I only do for polls. Of course, referencing the fact that in March 2020, Digga D was sentenced to 2 years and 6 months in prison for his role in a machete brawl with rival gang members in front of shoppers in West London. And Loski's basically saying, that's little boy prison sentences. I don't go to jail for machetes. I go to jail for firearms. As in 2018, he was caught in possession of a firearm. I think they're both illegal either way, but hey man, I'm a civilian. I don't know. Loski then says, try touch ski. I wish a man would. You bought her a Birkin bag and got chai little you'd start dissing Maya. You looked real mad when she was in dubs. So this whole part in particular is where Loski's referring to Digga D's relationship with Maya Mills, and he's essentially saying that Digga D was basically simping for her here because he bought her a Birkin bag and was treating her like she was wifey, and next thing you know, she's in Dubai shaking nyash and sucking the Kool-Aid out of Fredo's genitals. It is not calm.
And she wanna take this BBC and I ain't talking about one extra.
Because Digga D was proper on social media saying, oh, they say UK men don't buy girls Birkin bags and all that. And yeah, so I can't lie, Loski's right there. I gotta give Loski his props there because that was clownish from Digga D. I gotta be real. Digga, I mess with you, but that was some clown shit.
I'm just saying.
Loski then continues and says, I'm hot like Ski Dem Live. No, I don't twerk and rap. That's why. Don't know why Kira let me... Try give her cousin yuck, bye-bye. Of course, that first part is in reference to the god-awful video, and I can't believe I have to keep bringing this up, but the god-awful video of Digga D twerking back in the day. And I can't lie, every time I have to watch this video, I just keep thinking there's literally no excuse for why you would do this. Digga, I'm sorry, but... not calm. I'm not sure who Kira is that he's referring to in the second part. Maybe that's the girl Digga D was dealing with, and Loski's talking about how she let him pipe. I don't know. Someone gotta let me know in the comments because I don't know about that one. Loski then continues and says, name three ops that you chinged. I won't rat. Left you to talk. Now I'm back. I know you're not like that. It's just rap. You DM my BM. You add in my BM. I ain't even with her. Obsession is mad. Done it with Risky. Done it with Gigi. Done it with Demon. Granddad. Now, of course, this is in reference to the baby mother that was visiting Digga D, and now we know from the video that I dropped earlier today that that baby mother has now let Digga D give her the Charles Dickens. So I can't lie, Loski does take an L for this line. Because let's be honest, regardless of whether you're with your baby mother or not, forever, she still has some sort of attachment to you because you and her have a child. So, even though you're not with her, the fact that Digga D was able to clap cheeks is still a bit of a violation to you. I can't lie. And Loski, I'm sorry, I just have to call people out on their BS. You can't now act like that doesn't bother you when you made a whole video exposing the fact that it even happened, and you look kind of upset in that video, I'll be honest. You were drinking fruit shoot, like, I'd never seen a grown man drink a fruit shoot before, so I don't know, man, I'm just saying. I'm keeping this fair, you know. I'm saying when Loski's wrong, and I'm saying when Digga's wrong as well. Like, I'm keeping this purely objective. Can't lie, the whole done it with Risky, done it with GG, I don't know what he's talking about there. I gotta be completely honest with you. I'm assuming that's gang members or code name, street name. Someone gotta let me know in the comments what he means by that. But I'm assuming that's what it is. And I guess he's saying that the baby mum has already piped those guys as well. So for her to pipe Big Digga D is not that big of a deal. Which, if that's what he is saying, again, I've already said how that's kind of a mute point because you baited out that he was doing it with her. So it kind of bothers you to a degree. Loski then continues and says, other side saying that Loski's washed. Buck up the 9 that I splashed and off tag, on tag, try man, I get mad. Chef him, man, I corned up that. Wow, these lyrics are extremely violent. If there's kids watching, you might want to cover their ears because this is not calm. Long and short of that is Loski saying he's on job, and if anyone wants to try him, whether he's on tag, meaning whether he's got that ankle monitor around him or whether he doesn't have the ankle monitor around him, the police can't stop him from chefing whoever he wants to chef. He's giving out corn, he's giving out sweet corn like he's the Green Giant. Ho, ho, ho.
You get it? Cause I don't.
Loski then says, yo, I really come from the trenches. I don't want to hear that cap. How you telling me go ride for my brethrens when you was on vid saying F your gang? Now, this is, of course, in reference to the video about 4 years ago of Digga D getting caught lacking, and he was getting pressured by a bunch of, I guess they were older than him, but still YGs. They sounded like they were YGs, but I guess they're OGs now because that was like 4 years ago. But they basically pressured Digga D in the video to say like F his gang and F the people that he chills with and is cool with. So yeah, they basically pressured him to say it, otherwise I'm guessing they were going to beat him up or stab him or something like that. So Loski's saying, how can you be telling me to go ride for my gang when you don't even respect your gang enough that you was caught on video saying F your gang? Like, you're not a real G, is what Loski's saying.
You're not that guy, pal. Trust me. You're not that guy.
I can't lie, Digga D looks like he's in year 10 in that video, so that must have been a while. Then Loski starts off the second verse by saying, but wait, just pre it. Your boy's funny, can't you see it? I took a picture, you got pressed, touch your chest, what an idiot. This is, of course, in reference to the fact that Loski claims that the whole beef between him and Digga D even started because Loski took a picture with Fredo in the studio, which made it look like they were cool, they were working on a track together, and obviously Fredo is Digga D's op. Fredo's not cool with anyone in CGM, and apparently this beef is dated back to the early 2000s. I don't know if that's true, but someone can confirm that in the comments. But yeah, they don't mess with each other. So seeing Loski do that and Loski and Digga D was cool was kind of like, right, like, are you with me or against me? You're chilling with my op, that might make you an op as well, type of thing. Loski then says, on the net, but my ex trying to flex like you beat it, you don't use hot water it and bleach it, clean it. I really left that leaking. Now, this is, of course, in reference to the CGM track which Digga D's featured on called No Hook. Digga D raps, clean it, use hot water and bleach it. And the it that he's talking about is a blade, like a knife. And Loski's implying that Digga D never uses his blade and he's not as active as he claims to be.
You're not that guy, pal. Trust me. You're not that guy.
Loski then says, F yourself and F your gang. You done a whole interview, some chatty pants. Obsessed? Really, what's wrong with man? By his only music, it don't bother man. Obsessed, really? I think you're on a man. You say my name more times than you say your gang. Oh!
It's whatever, it's whatever, it's whatever.
Oh, Loski! Loski, don't do him like that, my boy! Oh, damn, I was reading that thinking, that's gonna be a rhythm tip. But like Loski, Loski's hard, man. Loski's hard. So the interview that Loski's talking about here is an interview that Digga D did on YouTube where he basically spoke about how the whole situation between him and Loski started, and how that whole video of him saying sitting in my cell chatting to Loski's girl even came about. I actually made a full video where I broke down the entire story, because I think that whole video is like 10 minutes. So if you don't want to watch the whole thing, then you can just watch my video, because I basically broke it down into smaller parts and took out all of the UK London colloquialism that might get you lost along the way. So, you know, just doing my bit for the community, you know what I mean?
You know what I mean? Like, 100,000 for the cheapest ring on the nigga finger, little bitch.
He says you say my name more times than you say your gang, which sounds hard at first, but I don't think Digga D's ever said Loski's name in a song, which Loski said it's only music, so he's never said Loski's name in a song as far as I'm aware. It's all been subliminal shots of you, so I don't know what Loski's talking about there, to be honest. He's kind of talking out his booty hole there.
I don't know.
Obsessed, no harm, I'm rocking ends. Ski them life, they let it bang. I'm between me and you. You and East got robbed by my bad man Bruce. Between me and you left your car and you left your manager too. Of course, in this section, Loski is alleging that Digga D and his boy East, who I tried to find the information about him online, but I don't know, that sounds like someone who doesn't want to be found. I'll be very honest with you. But Loski's basically saying that Digga D and his boy got robbed by Loski's boy Bruce, another person who I couldn't find online at all. So again, probably someone who doesn't want to be found. He's off the grid like Kanye West. And then I don't know if in the second part, Loski's talking about another separate incident, or if he's talking about this same incident with Bruce, but he's saying that Digga D left his car and he left his manager, which we'd have to assume he's trying to say that he ran away to try and get away from basically getting effed up by whoever was onto him, whether it was Bruce or whether it was another one of Loski's boys, or maybe it's not even Loski's boys. Maybe it's just someone that Loski knows, like Loski knows what happened. Maybe it was another gang that came after Digga D and his boy, but Loski just found out the intel because through the roadman grapevine. The whole point of this part of the song is to try and basically say Digga D is not who he's claiming to be, and that he's not really about it. A whole come back and back your boy is a whole load of cap. According to Loski. Loski then ends the entire diss track by saying, you got main character syndrome, maybe the problem's you, and you ain't gonna hear from me again, so don't reply to a tune. Of course, main character syndrome is this popular thing that people are talking about on TikTok where you're basically self-centered or whatever. Honestly, Loski using TikTok lingo in a diss track is a very corny move. Loski, I'm sorry, you lose a point just for that alone. That's wet as behavior, I can't lie.
I'm sorry.
See, I'm being fair, man. I'm being so fair on this, man. When Loski's up, I'm giving him the points. When he does something corny, I gotta call it out as well. I just gotta be fair on this. Loski's also saying that if Digga D does end up replying to this, that he's not going to reply, which I think, to be honest, is a bunch of cap, because if Digga D comes with some hard diss track that's got everyone talking, Loski is going to respond. And let's not forget, Youngin said the same thing back in the day when he said, he was only going to do this once on the track when he was on the first track he sent for Chip, and then he ended up releasing another one. So the rappers say that all the time, but I don't think he'd just drop one if Digga D came back with an odd tune. Then on the verse 3, Loski starts off by saying, really? Why are you mad at me? It weren't me that got your eye got. And you was trying to be Nicki Minaj. Why the F do you think you're a thug? Of course, referencing the alleged story that in prison, Digga D got his eye cut by a tuna can from, I'm guessing, an op or someone who didn't like him in prison, something like that. And this Nicki Minaj thing, I believe there's a video on the net of Digga D meeting Nicki Minaj, and he looks way more excited than he should, to be honest. And I guess people are running with it now, basically calling him a barb, so. And then Loski hits Digga D with the killer bar. He says, you finally made more money than me. Every dad wants more for their son.
KMT the disrespect.
Real shit, it's just entertainment. Big, I don't want war with hunks. As I said, Loski just sunned Digga D right there and then. I'm telling you, he Luke Skywalker and Darth Vadered him right there and then. Of course, if you didn't know, this is in reference to Digga D's STFU track where Digga D says,
If you never went jail, you'll be on a mill, but I've been jail too and I ran through a few. All you niggas better at their wage. I can't even tell guys at their age.
Because in Loski's Daily Duppy, he said if he went to jail, then he would have been on a... If he didn't go to jail, then he would have made a mill. And in Digga D's STFU TFU track, he says, well, I did go to jail and I'm a multi-millionaire, so you got no excuse. And then Loski, he wasn't done there. He comes with the outro and he says, hey, little bro, stop with this obsessive thing, cuz. He's got to be talking road now, okay. You're moving jarring, moving like one funny man. You grew up trying to be Nicki, man grew up to be, we ain't the same, cuz. And I heard you got a video with the old gal too. And make sure you release that. Let that out, cuz. Give the fans what they want. You know how we're doing it. And stop with all that talk about splash, like say gang weren't rocking their socks off in the wing, playing games, cuz. Little Diggy Minaj.
You a literate nigga, you can't read between the lines.
Why does he keep calling him Diggy Minaj? Nah, I'm sorry. If nothing else comes out of this beef, that nickname is too funny. But yeah, that is the end of Loski's diss track. Now, if I'm gonna be extremely honest, you know, this diss track is kind of weak. If we're being real, it's not that great. You know, it's just alright. It's a catchy hook. It's got some funny lines here and there. But in terms of disrespect, I don't think Loski's breaking any new ground with this type of diss track. This is not something that I watched and afterwards I was like, oh my gosh, Digga D has to respond now. I was just like, oh damn, like the beef has actually begun. That's where the most of the shock factor is coming, in the fact that Loski's starting off the beef rather than the actual song itself. Don't get me wrong, the song is good, but it's just, you know, it's nothing crazy. Like, I feel like Digga D could easily top this. Don't get me wrong, there are some excellent jabs in here, some funny lines, some funny moments. Loski's hard, so... But I feel like this was just a warm-up, to be honest. I don't think he wanted to go too in, because, as he said, he's not even trying to respond if Digga D makes a diss track back. But again, if Digga D comes with something odd, Loski's coming back with something odd as well. So, but I think Loski was just testing the waters, trying to see, does Digga really want this? Let me not go too hard, just in case. Let me just drop this, and maybe Digga D won't drop nothing. So, and then I can just assert dominance like I've just pissed on the tree. Yeah, Digga D, my boy, the time has come. Get in the booth, get to the petrol station, get to wherever you need to get to, and start making that response track, my bro. You've got 48 hours, I can't lie to you, because I don't think this track is worthy of a 24-hour thing, because it's just alright. Like, it's not pressing and urgent that you have to respond instantly. But Digga D, you've got, yeah, I'd say you got about 48 hours to respond to this. So do whatever you need to do and give us what we want. Pause, no homo. Yeah, Loski's dropped his first diss track. It's sounding crazy, and it looks like we're in the mood for an all-out UK rap war. And in the words of Heady One,
it's a bit of a sticky one still.
Let me know if you think about this in the comment section down below. What do you think of Loski's first diss track towards Digga D? Do you think this song was good? Do you think it was weak? Do you think Loski could have come harder? Do you think you liked the lines? Did you not? You let me know in the comment section down below. Hit the like, comment, subscribe. We are on the road to 2,000 subs. You already know what time it is. You can follow my personal IG at TheOnlyLitTNT. If you care about what I do, I'm not making these bangers for you. I post updates on Twitter as well, so you might as well follow me on there, because what else are you doing for your life? Absolutely nothing, mate. Stay black. And if you're not black, stay whatever race you are. I bet. Peace.
Oh, you ain't know I could sing?